Hello everyone, my name is Evie. I am going to be recording a video today with this new foundation that I've been dying to try out. I've seen a lot of reviews on them, and then some of them are kind of like, yes, it's good, some are no, they're not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try it on myself and see how it is. But also, if I'm a little cringy, just excuse me for that. I'm just gonna go ahead and separate my hair and get it out of my face. Okay. So that foundation that I'm talking about is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I got it in the shade Medium Olive. So it looks like that. Now the claims for this foundation, let me read them out here. And I have very oily skin, so that's going to, well, lately, since it's changing from summer to winter and all that stuff, I've been having some dry patches around here. My cheeks are pretty normal, but my T-zone is just like a grease pan because yeah, so I moisturize my face so that it's not, cracking or anything on those spots, whatever. I just put it all over. And actually the one that I used right now is called the brightening lotion, because I do have discoloration. This is just what I used today. I have discoloration from acne and everything over here, some over here, and I do have redness as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the Tone Adjusting Face Primer by e.l.f. I really love this primer. There it is. Because it feels really smooth in the face. So it looks green, right? And the purpose of that is so that neutralizes the skin tones. So I'm just gonna apply that on. So alright, now that we did that, I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the foundation. What I like to use to blend my foundation is gonna be a beauty blender, and I already wet it, so let me actually find it real fast. When it was summer and it was hot and I was oily, like I said, more than usual, I really like the Revlon Photo Ready Photo Reducing Primer. It looks like this. It really does make a difference. Like, let me see. Let me just put some in my nose a little bit because we don't want to put too much, since one, like I said, my skin has been a little dry just because it's going from summer to winter, so my skin is being a little dry. But I just put a little bit in the nose, and that really does close out your pores, or it fills them in, or whatever. But it really does make a difference. So I don't know if you can just tell from now, for when I put it on and now, that it did something. Now we're gonna go ahead and shake it up. Shake it up. Alright, I'm just gonna put some on my hands, like so. Let me see. Haven't used it before, so alright, that's one pump. And so it took me a while to get one that was close to my shade. I feel like this is my shade. I have the worst problem, like finding a foundation that I like, just because I always happen to choose maybe the wrong shade. Oh crap. So still pretty bad at it. And I mean, I've gone to like Macy's and Ulta or other places to try to get like matched with my shade, but they don't ever get it right either, because I do have different skin tones. Like I do have different tones in my face. Like my forehead will be darker, and then this side is light, and then this one's dark. It's just a hassle. So but let's get started. I'm just gonna apply some dotting around here with my finger, like so. And my face is whiter than my actual neck, so that's why I guess it looks that way. Let me just get a mirror to see what I'm doing and to blend it in properly. So I'm just gonna be looking down, so don't mind that. I'm gonna start blending it out. how do I feel about it so far, applying it wise? I mean, you can definitely tell that it is mattifying, and I can tell on my skin because it is kind of, I mean, it doesn't feel really hydrating. I can tell that it's gonna be like a satin to matte finish. Not satin, I'm sorry, matte finish, what I meant. As far as full coverage, I can still see my darkness peeking through, so I'm just gonna go again with the rest that I had in my fingers, I mean in my hand, and I'm just gonna dot it right there just because that's where I have more of my problem area. It's right there. Just gonna use the blender to blend some more in, like so. So that this one pump that went right on over that side of my face. Okay, I think in the camera it looks a little bit weird, like as far as my shade wise. In real person, doesn't look that bad. I feel like it doesn't look that bad. Let me try to get closer. You guys can see it looks really weird from, like, you can see all my separation right here, but that also might be because this camera is really HD. Like when I'm looking in the mirror, I can't really see all those details I can see in the camera. Like that's wild. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and blend the other side or add some foundation. So I'm gonna do another pump. It's probably gonna take, for this, since I don't have a lot of discoloration, I probably will go ahead and share that one pump with my forehead as well, because I didn't put any on my forehead. So just dot it up and go in with put some down here on my neck because I want to blend it in really good. And I used just the excess that I had from my sponge and put it in my eyelids so that it works as a primer too. I mean, I'm not like a professional beauty guru yet, but you know, I do what I do right now and this is working for me. So I might be doing some things that, you know, other people do it differently, but that's just what I'm doing right now. It's working, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. You want to make sure you really blend it down here though. Like, I'm not even joking. You have to make sure it's all nice and blended. Actually, I really like the finish of it. It does look like my skin, but it did cover and make my face look like one tone. So I actually am really proud that I think I chose the right shade, you know, blend in. I mean, that's what you're trying to kind of match your neck, because you know, if you match your face, like for example, like me, my face is lighter than my neck, so if I go and buy one that is the same shade as my actual face, I'm gonna look weird because I'm gonna have white and then dark or tan, whatever. So I mean, and I think it looks pretty good. I really do like it. It does look like my skin though, even though it comes to be like a full coverage. I mean, which I think if I build it up here, it would cover more. I just don't want to because, you know, I don't want it to look super cakey. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. But it did cover really good. Like if I stand right here and I turn around, it did do something. Like it covered my dark circles and my darkness. So it looks pretty good. On this side, it looks pretty flawless. Actually, it looks really good. So I'm really impressed. I mean, and the price that I paid for this, I think it was $14. Let me check. Oh, it was $14.99. Yeah, that's how much it was. That's how much it was. It says right there. All right, so what we're gonna do next is normally you will go and conceal these areas. Now I don't do that just because I haven't found the right concealer for me yet. I have a lot to try still, but I was just excited to try this foundation, and so far I think I really do like it. Excuse me. So where we're gonna go now is with an angled brush, and this one is from Wet n Wild, and it's a little rough. You know, I love this little brush, and actually just kidding, that's not even the one that I use the elf. I can't even read what it says anymore, but this is the one that I use for contouring, because I am gonna contour just because my face is a little bit more on the round side, and even if not, I will still contour. So I took some of the elf contouring blush and bronzing powder. This thing has lasted me quite a while, so you can see I mean I hit pan kind of on both sides, and I mean I really do love it. So I'm just gonna go like this. And then you can kind of already tell how this side looks kind of thinner than that side. It's crazy what contouring will do to you. So we're gonna go on the other side. Alright. Now my problem is, since I have like this dark little dots and whatever from my acne, I don't put as much on this side because I feel that it makes it pop out more. So I'll just add a little bit on this side like that. Okay. And then also want to go kind of under your chin and kind of into your neck, so you can define that as well. Now I have a double chin, so that really does make a difference, to be honest with you. It makes it kind of more sharp and, you know, defined. I'm gonna go with a little bit on my forehead. Now my forehead is not really that big, so I'm not really worried about it. But I do want to have some definition up there as well. So this is like my favorite side, just because I don't have as much, you know, little dots and stuff on this side. So, but anyway, not the point. Yeah. And then I'll just go in with the rest and just kind of go in on the sides of this like that. Okay. Now I will take this brush that I was showing you guys that is a little beat up. I bought a new one, but I mean I'm just gonna use this one because it's whatever. Then I'm gonna put on some blush. We're just gonna go ahead and use just the one from the elf. I mean, I really love this blush. It's just a little bit kind of subtle, and it does have little glitters on it, so you're gonna be looking a little bit glowy. Which, not bad, you know, but if you do have oily skin, it could be a little bad. Just because you're adding more shimmer onto your oils. But it's fine. Actually, I really like this look. Oh my god, I really love this foundation so far. Normally, you know, I will go in, if I'm like really oily, like I said, I will go in with like a setting powder, and then I would just put it like especially under my eyes and my nose, like my T-zone basically, and just down here just to shape it up a little bit. But I think that looks pretty sharp already, so I won't need that. And I feel that this foundation is pretty matte, and I feel that it's not going to, I mean, sometimes with other foundations I can feel the oils coming through and peaking already. With this one, I don't see that happening. And plus, my skin is getting more into like the drier side for now, so I'm not gonna do that today. And another reason is because I really can't find my setting powder. Now we're gonna do the highlight, and this is probably the best highlight out there, like affordable wise, because I mean I don't have a lot of like high-end things, but this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter powder is the best thing out there. And if you guys don't own one yet, you need to go right now and get yourself one, because just watch what I'm gonna do. Just hold on a minute. I take a little brush by Wet n Wild. I'm sure it is. It's a little dirty. I probably need to clean it, but I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take some of that in here, and then you want to go like that and just apply a little bit on there. I mean, hold out just a second so you can see the difference. Like, that okay, maybe let me just use my fingers, what I do all the time. Let me not be fancy right now, just show you guys how crazy this highlight is. Like you know, you go over this side, do the same thing, and just it's cute. A little bit up there as well. Oh, it's just highlighter. I don't know, it has something that makes me feel like bad, like not bad, but like bad, you know what I mean. And you want to bring it up here a little bit too. Now for eyeshadow, I'm not gonna go all crazy and do crazy shadow thing. I'm just gonna go very natural. I mean, okay, I really do like this foundation. I really do like it. I think it is full coverage. It's not so matte that is clinging onto anything so far, for me anyway. And like I said, I do have dry chin, and that's where it will start clinging on a little bit, but let's get close. It's not really doing that. Or right here, which is another area that normally would happen. So, I mean, so far I'm really liking it. Anyway, this is the final look without any lashes on, because I'm not going to try them in, because now I'm kind of mad because my cameras give me problems. But it looks like this. I think it looks pretty cute. I mean, in person, I think it looks pretty cute. Just very natural one. So I'm just gonna take a picture and see if there's any flashback, but should not have any.